Hello students, welcome to SA Unit 2 Notes, Lesson 2. In this lesson, we are going to focus on IXL B2, which is properties of planes, lines, and points. This is pretty much all of these are true and false, and so we're going to take our lesson that we did the other day on point, line, and plane and try to see how it applies. Okay, so and be able to answer these questions. So a plane does not have any endpoints. All right, remember what a plane is, right? It's kind of something that goes on forever in all different directions. And it doesn't have endpoints. The only thing that has endpoints are rays and segments, right? So here, the answer for this one is false. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. It does not have endpoints. That is true. That's a true statement because it does not have any endpoints. No, it's not. That's weird. There we go. Wasn't making a line. All right. The second one, the intersection of a plane and a ray can be a point. So let's take a look at this. We have a plane. And there's two options. Either a ray can lie on the plane, like this right here. That's a ray. Now my green arrows just represent the plane goes on forever. But we can have a ray on the plane, or we can have a ray that's going to intersect the plane. And will intersect at a point. Give me a second. It's not selecting what I want it to. Let me move these off. That's just representing that the plane goes on forever. And now here's a ray on the plane, and here is a ray intersecting the plane through that point right there. So this one is true. The intersection of a plane and a ray can be a point. So it could be an entire ray that just goes on forever with the plane if it lies on top of it, or it can, here's a better way of doing it actually. We have a solid line, and then we have a dotted line, because it's behind the scenes, and then another solid line. This does not want to work with me today. There we go. All right. Is the following statement true or false? Now, you can use these on IXL B2. You'll get the same questions. There's only so many questions that you can answer. So you can just follow along with these and find the one that matches. So is the following statement true or false? A plane extends forever. It sure does, and I drew that right here. It does go in all directions forever, so this one is true. All right, the following statement, is it true or false? The intersection of two planes can be a ray. That's not going to happen. The only answers for the intersection of a plane is they're either parallel, so they don't intersect, or two planes that are not parallel will intersect forever at a line. So I don't know if I'll be able to draw this. Give me a second. And because these planes go on forever, they will intersect at this line right here, because that will go on forever. So the intersection of two planes can be a ray. That is false. It will always be a line, or our planes will be parallel. And I think in our last lesson we had that, a good drawing of it. Where is it? Right here. We have two planes intersecting forever at a line because they go on forever. All right, so that's the answer to that one. Is the following true or false? A line segment extends forever in one direction. That's not true. That is false. And here's why. Here's a line segment. Hold on. All right. Here's a line segment. This is our line segment. And then here is our ray. And our ray goes on forever, but in one direction, but a line segment does not. All right, and I can manipulate this. I can move it around. Let me move this around like that, so it looks different. All right, is the following true or false? The intersection of three planes can be a ray. Again, that's false because it has to be a line. So I don't know how I'm even going to do this, but I'll try to sketch it by hand here. We have this one, we have this one, and then we have this one. Oops. This is going to be tough to draw here. Let me work off of this up here. Just give me one more second. I'm drawing this best I can to what I'm given. And I think that is enough. I'll just leave that there. And I think I've answered this question as best I can. Again, three planes will intersect. Why did that line not transfer over? I'm not sure. But here we are. It's definitely going to be a line, not a line segment. I mean, not a ray. All right, so that is false because it's going to be a line. The next one, the intersection of a plane and a line can be a line segment. Again, this one is false because a line can either do two things. It can intersect a plane, it can intersect a plane, just like a ray. So I'm making this from array to a line segment, a line. So it can either lie on the plane or it can intersect the plane. Those are my two options. So the intersection of a plane and a line, this intersection right here, can either be a line or a point, but it cannot be a line segment. Okay? So this one is false. All right, the next one, is the following statement true or false? Either two lines in a plane are perpendicular or they do not intersect. So two lines in a plane are perpendicular or they do not intersect. Well, two lines in a plane, in one plane, can be parallel, can intersect, or can be perpendicular. So there's three options. So two lines in a plane, they can be parallel, they can intersect, or they can be perpendicular, which means that they intersect quite nicely. All right, so we have parallel, we have intersecting, and we have perpendicular. And what that means is that they form a right angle. So they form 90 degrees when they do intersect. So they're intersecting, but they're intersecting at 90 degrees. So either two lines in a plane are perpendicular or they intersect. No, they could be also parallel. So this one is a false statement. All right, I just showed all three. Okay, and those are used to write that they're parallel. These are used to write that they're perpendicular, that right angle right there. All right, now we have one last page. All right, parallel lines never intersect. Well, I just drew that above, so I'll just copy that over. And that is true. They do not intersect. We have a line does not have any endpoints. That is true. It goes on forever. It does not have endpoints. Only a segment does. Is the following statement true or false? Every line segment has a length, and that is true. Here's the length of this one. It is stuck between those two endpoints. It has an endless amount of points. It has an endless amount of points, but it is stuck between two. And it has a length, so this is true. A line extends forever in two directions. Yep, that's because it also has no endpoints. So that is another true statement. Is the following statement true or false? Perpendicular lines form a 60-degree angle. No, that is false. They form a 90-degree angle. And here's my drawing to prove it. Okay, they form a 90-degree. Actually, you know what? I'll draw a new one here, as it will lock into place now that I'm doing it this way. So it's exactly a 90. So this is false. A line segment has two endpoints. That is true. That's the only thing that has two endpoints. All right. Is the following statement true? Array extends forever. That is true. Where's my array? It extends forever. In one direction. This question is not specific enough. It does extend forever in one direction, but it doesn't say that. I'm assuming the people who program this question would choose true. It does go on forever. I guess it's generally speaking only in one direction, so it does. It doesn't go on forever in the other direction. I think they would put true here, but that's a weird way of asking that question. All right, and then is the following statement true or false? Two lines in a plane are either parallel or perpendicular. Wait, we already answered that one. I must have probably put it twice. And the answer is false because they could be parallel, perpendicular, or intersecting. And we've already answered that. Two lines in a plane. Okay. All right, and that's the end of lesson 2, which is IXL B2. So good luck on your IXL work. Thanks.